Alright, so it's just MDF sawdust. Nothing special, just good old MDF sawdust. And we're going to mix it with water. It's going to turn rock hard, and you're going to have your own MDF to do whatever you want. It's the real thing, just like they do in the shop. So it's basically recycled, because it was already recycled wood the first time. Alright, now it's going to be even more. So let's go add some water to this. You're kind of like a wet clay that's not real sticky with the water. There's no special mixture like, 20% this, 40% that. Doesn't matter. Just put some water in it so you get this consistency where it holds itself together, but it's not real sticky.
Yeah. Mushy?
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. That's it. Mush it up. Grab some of that so you don't piss off the wife. And you know what? This doesn't have any glue in it yet, so this isn't going to do anything to the drain. This will be just fine. Actually, it's going to be a magic trick. There you go. Look at that. It's like we were never even here. Use extra amounts. We already put this earlier, so it's still drying. You can see. Can you see that? See, I can push that down. It's still drying. But look over here. This stuff wasn't as deep. This is probably only about a ½ inch. So it's pretty deep. I mean, it's pretty dry. It's still going a little bit. The outside's crusty, but it's gonna be rock hard, and you're gonna be able to sand it. You can sand it just like normal wood. It's just amazing. Sand it and paint it. Anyway, making your own MDF here, guys. So there you go. See the glue? So I guess if we were gonna say percentage, there's probably more water in here than there is glue. This glue goes a long way. This is going to be rock hard, I guarantee it. Basically, the only thing to really go off here, just watch this video a few times, and then when you mix it up yourself, all you're looking for is this consistency. And it's pretty easy to tell that by the color. You can see it's changing its color. Water adds the dark into it, and then this color of this PVA glue brings that right back out, and there you go. So now see, if you rub on the top, see that? This will dry rock hard, just like that. You'll have a brick. You won't even be able to get that out, actually. And you could probably actually add more dust to this. That's our dog, Kaya, barking. You could actually add even more sawdust to this and get more, but this will be really hard, just like concrete. You get it really nice and wet, and you're going to be very happy with it. And you can also easily manipulate it, so you can make it into whatever cool shape you want. And yeah, I mean, it is MDF. You are remaking MDF. Absolutely, you're going to be amazed with the results if you try this yourself. I guarantee it, and there are no guarantees in life. All right, where's the other one? Oh, there was a little one. Yeah, and there's a little one here.
And do you think you already did that?
No, that one is a little bigger. We're just going to replace it. All right, so see, we have some here. So good thing to do with that one is to get a paintbrush. Perfect, look at that, it just fell out of nowhere. All right, so take some PVA and get it in there first. That obviously is gonna help it to attach and to adhere, but honestly, this stuff just pretty much does its own thing. If you were to drop some on the ground, you'll see it's going to harden up without you having to apply any on the substrate, prime it basically. You don't need to prime it, but we have primed that. That is going to dry. It's probably going to sag down a little bit, and that's okay because we'll sand it, make it what we want. Okay, we got one more. PVA, MDF, water, paintbrush, container, spoon that you stole from your neighbor's kitchen. I could use my own, but our neighbor's house right there, they don't lock the doors, so you just take their stuff. So around this hole is actually not rotted too bad. The rot does go down a ways, so we could cut this and replace that piece. We've done that on the house in a few places. For now though, we're gonna do this Band-Aid fix, but I'm telling you what, this is a hard Band-Aid. This stuff is gonna dry, it's gonna work. I'm not going to worry about priming the hole, so to speak. Okay, so I'm just mixing it in the bowl. Probably just going to use my fingers in this one. Plop that in there. Can you see that?
Yep.
It's good and wet. It's all dripping down. That's exactly what we want. And you know, this was from a woodpecker, so I imagine, I'm going to take some of that side out. I imagine you can even add something into this that woodpeckers don't like, some kind of smell, you know? And
Yeah.
that would be in there forever, for years and years and years. That smell would be in there, so that bird will come back and start pecking on that or start smelling it and be like, oh yeah, I'm out of here. So this one here is a Band-Aid fix. Okay, I know how to replace the siding and fix the trim and put in a proper ledger board on a deck and all that stuff. That's not what this is about. This is about this cool MDF that you can make. Okay, that's what this is about. So already, this one's already dried a little bit, you know, and it'll stick to itself just as well as you would think that it would. It will. It'll stick to itself great. So just put that, and you can see when I squeeze that how juicy that is. You want it juicy. See that? That's good. That is good stuff. Now when I take all the water out like that, that little bit there, that's not going to dry as good. So you want it to be nice and wet. And you can make all kinds of designs. You can make the edge of this bowl here if I wanted to make it a bigger turn. And you can sand it down to a 32nd of an inch. You know, not like concrete where you have to have, well, you know, mortar for tile, you have to have at least about 1/8 of an inch. You know, if you want to get into grout, sanded grout, non-sanded grout, the non-sanded stuff, you can go down more, 1/16 of an inch. But anyway, this stuff you can go even further down. You know, you can bring it down to like the size of paper, basically, 1/64 of an inch even. It'll still hold like that little bit that's dry right there. See this?
Yep.
How hard that is? It'll stay there. You paint it. You can't do that with mortar or concrete. So cool.
Pause.
Ah, we're good. Okay, here you go. That we didn't really sand, we just painted it. There you go. Didn't really sand that one either. Never gonna be a problem. That one up there. See, if you would have sanded these down and painted them, you would never even know it's there. Easy, easy fix. It's gonna last for years. Get the idea.